Yeah.
Now, you talked about your podcast for a second. I know you guys got a podcast. What's the podcast called again?
Don't quote me.
And is the real MJ on that podcast too?
Yeah.
Shout out to the real MJ. 1 second applause. The last MJ, my bad. 1 second applause. We were on the Questions podcast together. That's how I met him.
Oh, yeah?
MJ. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Because I met him for the first time. And then I saw y'all go crazy viral when
Right.
y'all interviewed a 22-year-old.
Eli.
Eli. So you interviewed Eli, and Eli explained why, from his perspective, Jim Jones is better.
No, that's not what he said.
He says more relevant.
More relevant.
More relevant than Nas.
But he did, in a way, say he was better than
No, he didn't say that.
Let
No.
me talk. He said the last 5 joints is better than all the last 5 joints that Nas put out. Is that not saying he's better?
No, but he said he doesn't rap better though. But he did like the albums better.
Projects
He did.
better than the last 5 joints.
He did say
Nas
that.
put out.
He said that.
Yeah.
Y'all were the nexus for what is still a running conversation. Because last week, Jim Jones was sitting down with Fivio and having that same conversation.
Yep.
Right.
I didn't necessarily hear y'all two's take on this though.
Well, I mean, so listen. So Jim Jones is my man, right? He was one of the first people I linked up with who gave me a verse for nothing, right? And we actually built a relationship. So I tread lightly when it comes to like people that I fuck with personally. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like none of it. I don't like to see like my OGs and idols to go against each other. I don't like that. I just feel like I wasn't there when that conversation started, by the way. I would have deaded that shit immediately, right? Because Jones does his thing, Nas does his thing. And it's just disappointing. It's disappointing when you see people try to talk down on somebody who just laid the groundwork. You know what I'm saying? Like people will really walk around and spit, piss, and put their mud all on the floor of a house somebody else built. You know, so when I heard like Fivio say, "Oh yeah, I did a song with that nigga," like to like refer to Nas as that nigga. I did a song with that nigga. Like, what are we talking about, man? Like, tighten up. Like, I think that shit is corny. At the end of the day, I can never look at Rakim. I don't care. It's 2 things that I'm gonna tell you right now, and I'm gonna leave it at this. It's 2 things that should never get to your head, and that's the negative things people say about you and the positive things people say about you. You just do your thing. Like, don't let somebody gas you up so much that you just go on a crazy rant about it.
Right.
Like, it's great. It's gonna be people that hit me up all the time. Yo, Rain, you're better than Nas. You're better than Rakim.
The new Hove.
You the new Hove. Like I just saw that on my comment the other day. Yo, Rain is the new Hove. Man, I'm not trying to hear that shit, man. I'm me. And those guys, I couldn't even attempt to be who I am musically if it wasn't for the groundwork they laid down. So I don't care what anybody could say. You know what I'm saying? About that. So, and that's no knock to anyone. You know what I'm saying? That's no knock to Jim. That's no knock to anyone. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But the truth is the truth. You know, we are who we are because of the game we took from other people. Now, I don't care. If you advanced it, you advanced it. If you took it further and you made money and you more lit today, whatever, that's cool. But it's no reason for us to go and try to compete with each other, especially with our idols, the people we done got a whole game from.
And I feel like it's they moved cultures, like the both of them, like, you know, so it's like you can't compare 2 totally different artists or say who's better than who, because like they moved a generation in their own, both of them, like, you know, and they were 2 different genres of rap, like, I feel like, you get me? So it's just like to compare them, it's just disrespectful and it's rude. And I don't know, I feel like a lot of people in the younger generation, they just want to compare and kind of like belittle what the OGs did. And I hate that, you know? And it doesn't matter if they're not dropping music right now. It doesn't matter like if it doesn't hit how it hit before. Like, I feel like that doesn't matter because the quality of music, I feel like it comes down to that all the time. Like the quality of music, you know? Like, so I don't know, but I may be biased because I feel like a lot of these rappers right now, they're trash. Like, I honestly, genuinely feel like that. So when you're talking about Jim Jones and Nas, it's like, what are you talking about? You're not even in the conversation to have this conversation, you know? So that's how I feel.
Yeah, like, bottom line is Fivio ain't know the fuck he was talking about. Like, he's my age. So he was raised on Chief Keef. What the fuck are you talking about?
You gotta chill.
Like, how you our age raised on Chief Keef? Like, I was raised on Rakim, Slick Rick, Nas, Jay, Big, Pac. By the time Chief Keef came out, I wasn't even paying attention to that shit. Like, it took me a minute to like kind of wrap my head around what was going on. So what the fuck were you doing that you was raised on that? How you let some little niggas raise you, man? Yeah, listen, I'm not, listen.
But I also can say this. We got to stop trying to champion someone else by comparing him to someone else.
Right.
You just got to just say, like, nobody says MF Doom is better than blah. They just champion Doom in his own, put him in his own box.
Right.
Like, there's no reason to piggyback off that statement. There's no reason why somebody like Will.I.Am should say Black Thought is a billion times better than Jay.
A trillion times
better than Jay-Z.
He's smoking dope too.
Just say you love
Black Thought. He's dope.
That's it.
Yeah, like Jim Jones is dope. Jim Jones makes great records. I've produced on Jim Jones records. I've been featured on Jim Jones albums. Jim Jones is very influential when it comes to the culture and when it comes to me personally. Nigga's super fly and he can put his rhymes together. And he has longevity like a motherfucker. We don't have to try to compare him to Nas.
Absolutely.
Let's compare him to what he's doing. I like comparing artists to their previous projects and they
Exactly.
where you at?
Better than his last.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, how much do we blame just hip hop being competitive on this type of conversation?
I think hip hop is competitive, right? I think we try to make it more competitive than it is because it's also very collaborative. Right, it's just as collaborative as it is competitive, right? And I think we try to make it more competitive. And I don't even think it's that we're trying to do that. I think it's just easier for us to understand something by comparing it, right? When you're trying to wrap your head around what you listen to, oh, you sound like so and so. This reminds me of that, right? And it's just kind of easy to get a grasp on something by comparing this to something you're familiar with until you get familiar with this more. Then you could kind of like pull away from it, right? So I think that's just natural for like hip hop fanatics or the surface fan to just compare shit because this looks close to that.
I agree because if somebody hears something that's too abstract and it doesn't reminisce of anything that they're familiar with, then the odds of them liking it are very slim to none. Like that probably my take, what it took with Doom with me is like I can't pinpoint this to anybody else.
Right, you can't.
Yeah, it's just like, hold on, do I like this or don't I? Like, yeah, it's like one of those type of things. So if someone were to hear you for the first time that had never heard you, they'd be like, oh, you remind me of blah blah blah. But that's their way of saying that they like it.
Right.
I saw someone share with me a review of Kanye West's Yeezus album, and they gave it a 1. Right now, I love Yeezus. Like Yeezus is one of my top 3 Kanye projects, right? And yet still, I 100% understand and can respect that review that gave him a 1, because for Kanye's catalog at that point in time, there was nothing that sounded like Yeezus.
Yeah.
So you either love this because it sounds crazy, or you hate it because you can't connect to it in that kind of way. And I'm not sure if there's a lot of original music that comes across people's algorithms in 2025. I think the algorithm itself is built to serve you things that you like already.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like trying to do something original right now is like, even back then it was rare, right? But like I always say this, my favorite year of hip hop was like 96, right? You get The Score from the Fugees, you get All Eyes on Me, you get It Was Real, you get Reasonable Doubt. All of these albums, they don't sound nothing alike. It's extremely different. So people were more receptive to originality then. Now it's like being everything sounds the same. It's like someone's like you're scratching the chalkboard by doing something different. Like what the fuck is that? Like what is this? So people are like yo man, you got to get a record like Glorilla. Yeah, do something like this person. Hey man, get me out of here.
No, but it's so true. It's like people go to find records that's already lit, like, you know, and production that sounds exactly like this and writing styles. And it's just so weird. Like, and that's what I'm saying. So where everybody doesn't focus on making a body of work. They just focus on like a viral TikTok song or a viral song that they could put behind something to make it go crazy. Like it's not focusing on like being like original, you know? So yeah.
And me and Rain were talking about those viral TikTok because like that part that goes viral, that 15 to 30 seconds gets stuck in your head, and then you may hear the song in its entirety when you're in the club. You be like, I never heard. What is this? And, then that part plays, and then you be like, oh, this. Yeah. But the whole song be trash. Like, yo, that shit is crazy.
Yeah. I think what we're doing over here right now, we're trying to curate something that, you know, it's like it or not, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We know what we're doing. We're curating something of high quality, and it's not for everybody. You know, this shit is like walking into a black tie event and you try to fucking bluefish tuna and spit it in your napkin. Nobody even invited you in here. How did you get here? Right? Like, I be seeing people in my comment section, like, I don't know how I came across this, but I don't like it. I'm like, you was never invited to this party. This party is for people with a certain taste level.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like watching, I mean, like, what's like Nutty Professor? When Buddy Love walked in, he's like, what the fuck is this? He's like, you're not even supposed to be in here. This is for you. What are you doing? Get out. He's touching these good people food, man.
No, exactly.
So that's what we doing.
Yeah.
That's how we curate it over here. We just trying some shit that we like.
Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. The mathematical breakdown of this mighty game of rap we in. It's boom bapping in. Systematical culture views us radical, it's all happening. Shaking hands and dabbing it. Life through the lens of hip hop, from trip hop to yes, dog, you don't stop, you don't stop. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening.